live. It's week 26, which means it's the end of a half. And we need to know first, wow, these colors look great, if you can hear us. So let me know. I just plugged this little speaker in. Give me a thumbs up. But yeah, so today we have Sunwarp and Linenfoil, and we have it in different variations. So we have Sunwarp tank and arms. We went into that last week, so we'll just review it quickly this week, but they are dropping today at 1 o'clock. So it's available for sale, and then you can see these shorts right here, the Linenfoils in the Littlebigs and Bigs. The Bigs are the ones that you see on top here. We'll go into all that stuff. And Abe is gone, so it's just me, and Lauren's here.
Hi.
And Chris is going to be our model. So that's good. That's what we're up to today. So I think we were going to review the Sunwarp stuff first. All right, let's get into this, and then we will get into the shorts in just a little bit. You can ask your questions if you'd like. It's coming up. Oh, and then one really quick thing actually already is that we have a key piece that went up Friday. So there's a restock of that. I think it's still online. Get it while you can if you want it. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. Sunwarp is this. And this is the Subwarp. So very difficult names to say quickly together. So we're going to go slow when we talk about those. We're going to trip up. But the Subwarp is basically sublimated printed polyester. This is a polyester. It's a high stretch polyester. It's, I believe, 24% elastane. So it has a lot of elastane in there, and the rest is polyester. It is made in Italy, the same place that makes our stretch, our other stretch material that we've used in the past. So we have been working with them for a while, and we really like it. And this in particular is, it's kind of a commodity polyester, but the way it feels against your skin and just the elasticity of it is a lot better than what is usually out there on the market. So we're very happy with this. Made in Italy, very fine gauge, warp knit, and because it's warp knit, you can raw cut it. So you can see this raw cut. It's pretty cool, and the reason why you can raw cut it is because it's warp knit. So how it's knit is that it's knit down like this in a warp fashion, which is a vertical fashion. And so when you cut it, it's not going to fray. You're not going to see any of that fray. It's going to stay like that. You can wash it, dry it. You're not going to see any fraying. So it's a really simple garment. The tank top. Let's take a look at it on Chris. Looking good. What size are you?
This is an extra small.
So you're wearing an extra small?
This is extra small.
Okay, great. And so you can see it's, pretty fitted. Yep, there you go. And would you wear that?
I would probably go small with this one.
All right, well, we can take a look at that in a minute.
Yeah.
This is the yellow color. Oh, Chris, can we see the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So you can see a little label coming through there. Yeah, there's the raw cutness of it. Very nice.
I will say this is like all about the cut of the tank top. Like
Yeah.
Willie really did a thing with the cut of these that's like kind of, to me, what elevates this product. It's like, I don't know, like this isn't your average tank top cut.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to describe it really. It's like this high neck and then like these shoulders. I don't know. That's just like what makes it feel like elevated, more expensive to me.
All the Willy tanks, I feel like I look better.
Yes.
in a
Yeah.
really cut tank top.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, any of them. So.
All right, and then we have these arms. Let's maybe throw these on so we can see how they work. So these are the Subprint arms. These are kind of cool. We'll just go over this real quick. I think this is like I guess when I think about this product, I wore it over the weekend and everything. I think it's such a classic Outlier product in a way, because it is super functional. It's like this blocks the sun out. It's 50 plus UPF. So it's basically, the way Abe puts it, is like sunblock you can wear as clothing. And it's very functional, and what I love about it is that it's actually like, it looks amazing. It really it really gives you a different look as to, especially with these colors, of course. And it really changes your outfit, but it's extremely functional. And some of the little details here is this has a little offset cut here. That kind of tells you what side you're wearing. So this is the left-hand side. And then it goes to a little finger loop here. So you can see that. I think Chris got it on here. Yeah. So that's just, all the way up. And that sticks up, that stays up, so it's not gonna come down over time. And then you can put a shirt on. You can see how I wear it. I basically have it underneath, so I'm kind of just wearing it underneath the shirt. Gives a pop of color. And then if I put the arms on, then it would be completely covered from the sun. So yeah, you can see a little finger loop here. Nice detail. Keeps it there. You can also not have it on if you don't want to. Pull it up. All this kind of cool stuff. Very cool product. And then it's printed. So it has a very cool pattern. This one's called Yellow Snake Lightning.
Yeah.
And you may have seen that before in things like paracord, because that's kind of where it's coming from here. So it's the same pattern of our paracord, but blown up. And that's what you see on these arms and on the Subprint tank. All right, let's get into some questions really quickly. Really, next to the lines tank. How far off is the Subwarp hoodie? It's not far off. We should have it in a few weeks. We're kind of ending out this half, so we're trying to transition into fall stuff, but that is still coming out of the factory, so that will be coming soon. Would you guys consider any tame colors? Yes. So, yeah, these are very bright colors. If we were to do it again, we could probably do a few different color variations. I think this is what they sell a lot of in this particular fabric, these two colors. But then we can also print on it, right? So we can print on it and change that vibe, change it all up. And so yes, we could probably do some other stuff. Yeah, so again, the neon colors, that's what the supplier had. They make a lot of that stuff. And that's why it is these colors. All right, yeah, black for Sunwarp would be cool. I would like to see that. All right, let's get into some shorts. Chris, what are you wearing?
These are the Littlebigs, Linenfoil Littlebigs, and extra small.
Cool. And would you wear extra small?
Yeah, I would go with this size.
Okay. So then we have the how it fits up on the product page. So you can see us wearing all different sizes. But these are the Linenfoil Littlebigs. And you're wearing extra small, which is your size. So
Correct.
you're not sizing up, not sizing down. This is what you would wear. Same with me. I'm wearing, here, let's see. Yeah. No, Lauren's going to hold it for me. I'm wearing a small, and I would wear a small. So this is perfect size for me. This is the Littlebigs that I'm wearing. So the Littlebigs have the system here in which you can tuck back the paracord into those extra little holes there. See, what I've done is the paracord can hang loose out front, it out front, or you can tuck it back through these little holes that we placed there.
And then you just adjust it from the inside.
Yeah, so I just adjust it from here, like that. And that's the Littlebigs. Littlebigs have this feature, but the regular Bigs do not have this feature. It's the old setup, so the paracord would just be coming from the front.
Okay, so here you see it tucked back in, and here you can see it just hanging out. Which I love how the neon is coming through your little eyelets right now. It's so bright. Okay, questions. Will Linenfoil shrink with wash and dry?
Okay, I've actually, I have my cam collar. I haven't noticed any shrinkage. We did the official, we have the official results that are on the fabric, and it shrinks about 1/8 to 1/4. Very minimal. I think more of what you're seeing is that it kind of rumples up a little bit. So if you iron it out flat, you're probably going to see very minimal shrinkage. Very minimal shrinkage.
Okay. It's interesting. Black for somewhere. What time is the rave under the bridge?
1 o'clock, obviously.
Raves don't get good till 4, so we'll see you there later. Chris has so much swag. Yes.
Yes, for sure. Oh, that's why he's here.
Linenfoil in black looks so nice. How does the ruching tension compare to the F-cloth Littlebigs?
F-cloth Littlebigs.
The ruching tension. It's basically the same waistband setup.
Yes. It's the same waistband setup. I think it's the same pattern number. I wear that product, and this is a very thin fabric, right? So I guess I can talk about the fabric for a little bit. I think it's like 110, 115 GSM, and it's very, very thin yarns that are making this pattern. It's a twill, like a micro trail, basically. You can take a look at this. Can you see that on the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see the white that you see there. Can you get in? Yeah. So the white yarns that you see there is the viscose, and that's kind of creating this effect on the outside. And then what's dyed here, here you can see the viscose on this side even more. It's 60% linen, 30% viscose, and 10% polyester. These are very fine yarns, so it makes a very fine micro twill woven fabric. And why I'm getting into that is it doesn't have as much body as the F-cloth. So when you double it over into a waistband, you don't feel as much waistband as you do in the F-cloth Littlebigs, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
But they are the same pattern. Chris, you want to put the bigs on? Sure.
Inseam length. So, what's the inseam length for both of them? Do we know offhand?
I'm pretty sure that is on the site. We can measure it. I mean, this looks like 5.5, and the other one looks 7.5.
Okay. We think it's around 5.5, 7.5, but check the site for exact details.
For exact
yeah, and then someone was asking for a color comparison. So this is the black, and this is
a gray foil.
Yeah.
This right here is gray foil, and this is what would you call black foil?
Yeah, which there's a lot of light coming in right now. I would say the photos on the website are a little bit more accurate. But you can see this is like definitely more of like a silvery gray, and this definitely is in the black space. But isn't it like the other side of the fabric?
It is, yeah.
That's interesting.
So actually what we did is the reverse face of this fabric is the other color. Reverse face meaning inside.
So this fabric's two-faced.
In a way. It actually has one face, but we used it for both sides because we liked the effect of both of them.
Yeah, and then we have the mesh pocketing.
Awesome, thank you. Yep, so this is our stretch mesh. And that in this particular setup, it's not for swimming. The reason why we want to have mesh there is it's summer. It allows a lot of airflow to go through.
Yeah.
It's surprising. If we put in Subflex, you would feel the difference in how warm it is. And so this allows a lot of airflow to just go through. It's like a big vent. You can think of it as like a vented pocket.
Mm-hmm. I also just find it so comforting, like on your hand. It just feels nice.
Yeah, it does feel nice. And it's, I think, 20% elastane, 80% nylon, so it's very, very strong. We've never seen anybody like actually work through it with any keys or anything now.
Cool.
All right, we got Chris in the Bigs. This is the Linenfoil Bigs. What size are you wearing?
This is extra small, which is also the same size I would go with.
Yeah.
Same as Littlebigs.
Cool. Yeah. And so, same design. It's just a few inches longer than the Bigs. And then the biggest difference is the waistband. So this waistband piece only has the paracord coming out. There's no holes on that side.
Okay.
And so it's actually, you want to over here, you can see the setup. This is the Bigs, this is the Little Bigs. You can see the spacing of where the paracord comes out of the waistband is different. So the spacing for the Bigs comes out at a smaller distance, and the Little Bigs comes out at a wider distance.
Okay. What's the reason for this? Just experimenting?
This was the original setup, and then we widened it so that we could put these holes in here, and you could get the paracord back through the other side.
Mm-hmm. Because it's shorter, we're looking for like a cleaner aesthetic on the Little Bigs.
It's like an evolution. So like this evolved to having these eyelets here that you could feed the paracord back through. And the Bigs also have the same pocketing setup. So we have the stretch mesh. Again, beautiful vent. What else? Other questions?
Do you want to try on the Bigs?
Yeah, I can. Is that what people want to see?
I want to see it. Do you guys prefer these over Injex Airs?
Okay, I brought up the Injex Airs for this. Okay, so because I thought there might be this question. All right.
And actually, because this is a quicker question, the camp collar was the silver, and yes, so it should match exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted to make a set, go with the gray foil.
Suit. All right. Here's the difference between the big difference between the Injex Airs. These are the Injex Airs. We released these last week, a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. Big difference between these and the Little Bigs in Linenfoil is the pockets. So these pockets do not have a pocket, an internal pocket bag like this. So this is a separated internal pocket bag in mesh. This is basically, it's just self. So it's on the leg. So that's a big difference. And then the other big difference is the width of the bottom hem. So you can see here.
Maybe an inch wider.
It's even more. Like that is like an inch and a half, and then doubled is 3 inches, right?
Okay.
And we put like a little slit here, just to add a little difference. Nice little bar tack. And obviously it's an Injex, so it's a different fabric. But I think they do feel very similar when you wear them in the heat. But those are the differences. So wider leg, pockets are on the body of the product itself, whereas these pockets are separated. So those are the big difference. Oh, yeah, and there's a one patch pocket on the back in comparison to the Little Bigs. The Linenfoil Little Bigs have 2 well pockets.
Cool. And then the durability of the Linenfoil, is it similar to the Injex?
I can't say. I really don't know. I think it's too soon for us to really know. I've had the camp collar for however long we've released it, but it's not the type of thing that's gonna, like a camp collar shirt is not gonna, you're not gonna see breakage in it that much.
Mhm.
Shorts are gonna be like the real test, and that's why they're more of an experiment. And I've only been wearing them for a little bit, so I can't speak to long-term durability yet.
Okay, time will tell.
That's right.
Let's see, what else?
Okay, I can jump into the...
Okay. Bigs are just an older pattern, right? Yes.
Correct.
Little Bigs is pattern as of this summer.
Correct.
And Bigs we started with last summer. Linenfoil came from the carry restock. Any news on that?
Abe's always working on carries. There's one thing you can guarantee, Abe's always working on some carry.
Would be cool to do some linenfoil paneling on a garment with two faces of the fabric. I think maybe Eddie is working on something like this.
Okay, so here's the Bigs in size small. I usually size small, 160 pounds, 6 foot, and I would wear this size.
Could you go up a size? Would it still be comfortable for you?
Probably could. What about you?
I could also go to a small. I think if I have stuff in my pockets like loaded up, it'll sag somewhat, and then I have to definitely use the paracord for a small. Extra small is what I'm good with though. Like,
This is what I would, if I was gonna buy these, I'd buy this. I'd buy a small. That's my usual size. I'm a waist size 30. So small fits me exactly what I want.
Can we see it with your shirt, like buttoned up over it? Because I feel like most people aren't like tucking in
That's just to see
their shirts
That's
unless
just
you're
the way
wearing
things
the
go.
tank, in which case you tuck it in. But I feel like this is kind of the actualized look.
Yeah, and so what's great about this is like it has this subtle crinkle in the fabric. You can see it here. We were trying to show you in this magnifying glass. Yeah, we were trying to show you in the magnifying glass, but you can see the subtle crinkle effect here. And these are like variation of, so you can see like the linen yarn there has a slubby effect, and then there's this crinkle, which is the viscose and polyester kind of being crinkled together after the fabric is made, and it gives a really cool texture. And your eye doesn't see it as much as when it's a top. So when it's a bottom, it just creates like this really interesting textured effect that you can't really tell exactly until you like really go up, and then you're like, oh, okay, there's crazy texture in this fabric. But as a camp collar, you can definitely see it. So see what I mean? Yeah. So it kind of fades away as it goes lower on your body.
Someone's asking if the Sunwarp shrinks.
We haven't seen any shrinkage on those. That's highly unlikely that you'll see any shrinkage on Sunwarp. What else? I think I've lost the questions here.
I think we're caught up.
Yeah. What's coming next week? Nothing's coming next week because it is July 4th and it's the middle of summer. Well, not the middle, it's the start of summer, kind of the middle of our season. So it's a break week. Break week for next week, and then we will be back. Week 28 is what we call it. 28th week of the year, 2024, and hopefully we have some new stuff. We'll probably have some restocks though.
And by the way, Abe talked about these last week, so if you missed last week's live, Abe went into even more detail about the Subwarp, so definitely check that out and want to hear Abe's story about it.
Yeah.
Could you guess it's restock next week?
Not next week. We just week 28 might be a restock week, so we'll see how it goes.
We're hoping.
Week 27 is next week. All right, so Subwarp yellow, Subprint What do I even say? Subprint. Snake lightning. Yellow snake lightning, sorry. Is this tank. Sunwarp pink. Nice bright neon pink. Sunwarp Subprint. Pink snake lightning tank. It's impossible to say. I can definitely not say this quickly. And then we have the same thing in the arms. Arms are super cool. I highly suggest trying them out. Very cool product. Super functional, especially if you burn in your arms. You can take it off really quickly. You don't need to apply sunblock. And you can dress it up to make it look very interesting with your outfit. And then we got the Linenfoil Bigs, and these are the Linenfoil Littlebigs, sorry, and the Linenfoil Bigs. Difference in inseam. Let's see. Let's show that real quick. Can you hold this for a sec? Let's see if I can do this well. Yeah. So there's the difference in the inseam. You can see it's a good about 2.5 inches. I don't have a measuring tape here, so, and I'm obviously just laying the garments on top of each other.
Yeah. And then again, here's the color difference.
Yeah, so silver, wait, this is not silver, it's gray foil and black foil.
Cool, a bunch of random questions. Any plan for Nyko Gaze in cut 1?
No plans for that at the moment.
Any updates on hats? What kind of hats?
We found a factory in Portugal that we're working with, and things are underway.
Any more tumble pigs or spray pigs?
Definitely. I'm a huge fan of the tumble pigs, so I would love to see more of that. Spray pigs.
Obviously,
I
huge
think
fan of
everyone
the
knows
spray
that.
pig.
Yeah, I think we're all
This
big
is a
fans
staff
of the-
favorite.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Day dry cut 2? Soon?
That we're working on. Yeah, it's we're working on it. We have the fabric.
Any chance Bomb Do standards return for the fall?
Good chances. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We can't give any promises because anything can happen with production, and we're still kind of like figuring things out for fall. But yeah, this is kind of the end of the first half for us, and so we are going to start transitioning into fall and focusing on that. So you're going to start seeing that stuff come out in the next few weeks. Few weeks as in like 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, matching shorts for spray pigs. I would wear that. I'm into that.
Yeah? What else?
Let us know what kind of shorts you want to see. Will you be doing ideas for fall?
We are not going to be doing the same ideas that we were doing before. That has run its course, but there will be other things to show. We have new product coming out every week, so there's always something.
There's always ideas. All right, any other questions on the Linenfoil or the Sunwarp? Mudlark shorts, please. Okay, we want this one in shorts.
Really? Okay. In what shorts?
In what shorts? Any bombers coming?
Yes. Yeah. We definitely have some bombers coming, for sure. Very cool stuff. I'm very happy with all the bombers that are coming. So.
Lots of good stuff coming for fall. Mudlark airs, yeah. I feel like that's what makes the most sense.
Go.
All right, cool. It is 12:59. You got 30 seconds before the stuff goes up. We got the tanks, Sunwarp Arms, Linenfoil shorts in 2 sizes. Basically, we showed you the differences. We got Chris modeling it. Lauren, thank you very much for all the insights. And I think that's it. So we won't see you next week. What is it? So next week is an off week, and we will resume the week after. So Happy July 4th. Happy Pride. Happy all that stuff. Happy summer. Enjoy it. It's getting warm out, extremely warm out, so get outside and enjoy it, and then complain about it. Like we all do.
Jersey?
Euro jersey?
Someone's asking about Euro jersey.
Do we have any forms coming in? We're working on stuff. So we're working on stuff.
Someone mentioned Littlebigs not in gray foil, but it should be in 2 colors. They're both available in both colors.
Yeah. If anything, they're going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's going up now. Catch you later. Enjoy the summer. And
See ya.
peace. Later, y'all.